Hello, good afternoon, good evening, whatever time it is by the time you are watching this video. This is your friend and brother Joseph Sinkala, and I have come again to be able to share with us what is on the table. So today I want to share with you what I have entitled Stay Relevant in the Job Market. Stay relevant in the job market. Today, many people have had their qualifications. They have acquired PhDs. They have acquired whatever certifications that they may have. But to get a job, that is a problem. Now the question is, what must I do in order for me to get a job? That is why my title of this sharing today is Stay Relevant in the Job Market. I have embarked on a book that I have been writing for some time now, and it is almost ready. And the book title is Become an ATM Engineer. Become an ATM Engineer. An automatic teller machine today has evolved, and it has threatened many people's jobs, especially in the banking sector. So this book outlines its origin, its advancements, and the future of an ATM, and what it presents to many people who aspire to work in the banking sector. This book outlines an important element as to what the government must do in order to curb the issue of unemployment. This book is a must for those who aspire to work in the banks and those who aspire to be engineers working on an ATM. So please stay glued until to the end of the video and get to know what I have for you today. So, are my skills relevant? Are my skills relevant in this world of technology? I have a degree, but I cannot seem to find a job. I cannot seem to be employed. What is the problem with this qualification? So the question is, what does the future hold for me with this my degree? Today, the technology has evolved, and many people have lost jobs due to automation in many industries, and as a result, those who have remained with the old knowledge have found themselves out of employment. So what is the solution to the current problem of joblessness? Yet I have a degree or whatever certificate that I have. The solution number one is to transform myself. What is it that I must do in order for me to be relevant in this job market? I understand that knowledge has increased, and many of the skills have found themselves irrelevant in the current market. So what must I do? I must transform myself by relearning what I have already acquired as skills. I need to relearn new things. Forget about what I knew and begin afresh, and look at what is available and what is being demanded in the job market. That is very, very important. Relearn, and you see yourself relevant, or you see yourself becoming relevant in this changing environment. Number 2, develop a sense of direction by knowing what you want in your life. Develop a sense of direction. By developing a sense of direction, you are trying to discover who you are, and you, in trying to do that, you will realize that you have the potential to become a solution and employer of many people that are looking for jobs. Number 3 is to take up any job that your hands find to do. Take up any job that your hands find to do. That may be your stepping stone. Very, very important. You see, you will not realize that the thing that you are neglecting could be your solution that you have been looking for. Transformation is very important. Adapt to the current situation, and you see yourself going forward. What is the future of those that are working in the banks today, the tellers and other staff? The ATM of the future will take bank tellers' jobs, and so the jobs of those that are aspiring to be employed in the banks will be no longer there. And this has been already assessed, and as can be seen if you Google this particular website, this month, this particular year, 2020, more than 500 bank branches will be closed by Barclays Bank and other banks. What does that mean? It means thousands and thousands of jobs will be lost by those that were working in these particular banks and branches. So, what must I do? I need to transform myself before it is too late. So the book, Become an ATM Engineer, outlines and shows the future of employment, especially in the financial sector, where many people aspire to work, but the jobs are shrinking as the ATM, the automatic teller machine, automated teller machine, has taken the place of a teller. The ATM is able to take deposits. The ATM is able to take checks. The ATM is able to do a number of services that the teller was able to perform in those days. But today, the ATM can perform every transaction that you can think of. And therefore, what must one do in order for them to prepare themselves for what is ahead of them? They must, and we must transform ourselves so that we can remain relevant in the job market. So, my dear brother, that book will be ready this year, and many people who are aspiring to become ATM engineers must look out for this book, because it will change your life. The government may adopt this book because it has a wealth of information that can help those that are aspiring to be engineers and work on ATMs to have the first-hand information which is not in that institution for those engineers, and so on and so forth. So, for you to be So, my dear friend, for you to be a leader, you must become a reader. In order for you to lead others, you must become a reader. Reading is the only way that will put you on top of others and become a leader in every sphere of life. Anyone who has mastered reading and has been at the top of every area of life, they are the people who are in these organizations and firms that are leading others. Become a reader today so that you can become a leader tomorrow. And that is from John C. Maxwell, who said, "A leader is one who knows the way, goes the way, and shows the way." For you to know the way, you must be the first one to know what is ahead, and you can then show and lead others that are following you. So today, my dear friend, that was what I had to share with you. I hope you had found this video encouraging, and I am sure you are yearning to reading this book, which will be the first book ever to be written about ATMs in Zambia. So thank you so much, and see you at the top of the mountain. Bye bye.